start the introduction of full stack first. Yeah, let us start with the introduction. So I think all of you know what will be the full stack. Sorry, let me open this. Yeah, this will be the architecture of the full stack. It is a three-tier architecture, as you all know. So it will be containing the front end, back end, and databases. So front end, we all know that whatever we are seeing, for example, in a website, any website you can take, like whatever we are seeing in a website, all that user interface, it is called as user interface that can be designed using this front end. Like we can use languages like HTML, CSS. Coming to the frameworks, like front-end frameworks, all these are front-end frameworks like React, Angular, and Bootstrap. Like we can learn any one of these frameworks like React or Angular or Bootstrap, anyone. Uh, Coming to backend, we have to write something in the backend, like code in the backend, so that we can be able to build the logic, right? We directly can't only place the HTML CSS, so that we'll only get a user interface. There will be no use in it. There are some applications where there is no need of backend also. Like if there is no need of database, then no need any backend. I hope you are understanding my point, right? If there is no need of databases, then we don't need to use backend. We can only use this front end and can develop a simple application like whatever I'm showing today. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Like
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, like if we want to design some big applications which need a database like backend, so sorry database, then we have to use this backend to connect between this front end and database. So for this backend, we use languages like Python, JavaScript, Java, C Sharp, etc. But here you see, you can learn any one of this by learning this HTML and CSS. But here it is not like that. If we learn Python, the framework of Python is Django. Then you have to learn this. If we learn Python, you have to learn Django. If we learn what JavaScript, then we have to know about Node.js. Anyway, you all know about the MERN stack. I think all this React, Node, MongoDB, all these things will be presented there. So it is a JavaScript framework, which is Node.js. Coming to Java, it is Spring, Spring Boot, Spring, all those will be coming under Java framework. Coming to C Sharp, it is ASP.NET. You have to learn the corresponding thing when you learn the language here. It is not like front end, like if you can learn any one of this, but here it is not like that. If we learn any one of these things, you have to learn the corresponding thing. You can't learn Python and Node.js, so that it will not be any use by learning this. Either you have to learn Python, Django, or JavaScript Node. Similarly, databases. Dat-
Ma'am, JavaScript comes under front end, no, ma'am.
no, no. For backend also, for connection between these also we are using. See, you for front end HTML and CSS is enough, no? For backend, like if you want to connect the databases only, we are using JavaScript. Otherwise, there is no need of JavaScript in the web page development, I think. You can see it when I'm
Okay.
explaining the for today I'll be explaining the JavaScript, sorry, HTML and CSS web page. In that you can understand. Like front end, there is no need of JavaScript.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Coming to databases, you all know databases. They'll be used for storing the data. We can use relational or non-relational databases. Coming to relational databases, there are many relational databases like MySQL, Oracle. Like relational databases, we can store the data in the form of table, like in a structured format, rows and columns. We all know, I think, attributes, instances, all those things. We can use the MySQL or Oracle database. Otherwise, if you want to use non-relational database, it's up to you. But here the data will be non-structural format. these can be helpful when we are using images, all those things. We can't keep them in table, no. At that time we can use this MongoDB, DynamoDB. There's also something called Cassandra. All those things we can be used. So I hope you have understood about this architecture. Is it clear up to now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Let us.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us first see the basics like tags. Today we'll be discussing about HTML and CSS. Mostly we'll be discussing HTML and we'll be also seeing the CSS. So let me explain you with the basic things. First, we will start with headings, which is a basic thing in HTML. Heading tags, there will be 6 heading tags starting from H1 till H6. H1, H2, all those things, they can be used for headings, main headings. All the H3, H4, H5, they can be used for subheadings. And H6 will be the smallest thing. Coming to P tag, it is used for paragraph. Like we'll be writing something in a paragraph. No? For that, we'll be using P tag. So any HTML, it will start with a doc type HTML tag. Here, this doc type, no, it will be telling about the type of document it is. It is an HTML document. So language, it is specifying as English. EN stands for English. So when we have to write anything that has to be visible inside the body tag. So inside the body, this is the opening body tag and this is the closing body tag. Inside that we are writing this. Let me run this and show to you so that you'll understand it in a better way. See, these are the headings. Like H1 is the bigger heading, and coming to H6, it will become very small. You can use any one of these in your web pages or applications according to your need, like whatever. Because in headings and paragraph, you can observe a difference. See, in headings, it will be bold letters, while coming to paragraph, it will not be bold. If you want to keep paragraph letters as bold, you have to use a separate tag called B tag. I hope you are understanding. Is it clear about headings and paragraph?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Let us
Yes, ma'am.
now discuss about fonts. Uh, See, this font, we are writing this inside the H1 tag. No, this style, using this style, this is attribute. If we write something inside the tag, it will be called as attribute. See, we are writing here style. Style, it is style attribute. So it is used for inline CSS. It is also called as inline CSS. It is also called as inline CSS. You can see here. So this is heading. For this, we are keeping the font as this, and for this is a paragraph. We are using this as the font. We can keep the font as our required choice. Like let me run this. All these are basic things you all will be already knowing, I think. So you can see here. This normally I think it will be in Calibri. So we can change the things like as of our choice. So we'll come in an order so that we'll not miss anything. First, let us discuss about anchor tag. So anchor tag, it is used for dumping some link into a statement so that the statement will be acting as a what we have to say, that statement will be acting as a link. By clicking on that statement, we can view the page. See, now I have take the this href. It is also an attribute. Inside the anchor tag, we are using href attribute. It is reference. Href means it is referencing. Like this HTTPS, this will be dumped into this. This is the link. If you're, I hope you're understanding. This will be dumped into this is a link, and this you'll not be seeing this link there. You'll be seeing only this is a link in output. By clicking on this is a link, you will be getting W3 schools when you're online because it is a Google link. So let me run this. See, we are seeing this is the link. When we open this, W3 schools will be open because we have dumped that link into this link. We can use anything, any link of our choice. That's completely our choice. I think my internet connection is slow. I think, have you understood about this anchor tag? Hello. So we'll wait till then. We'll see the another one. I'll show you it at the end also. Like, let us see the background color first. Like, let us see the code. See, using the style attribute, we are using it in the body tag. You can see here. Like, I will show the next one. You'll understand the difference. Inside the body tag, by using the style attribute, we are keeping the background color as blue. So entire body, like entire screen, will be getting as blue, and inside that you will be getting this is the heading and this is the paragraph. Let me run this. See, this is the heading and this is the paragraph you have got on the all these things. Now let us show you this one. See, this is the link I have shown, for that the output is this. Have you understood? Like anchor tag. Can someone respond so that is my voice audible? So can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then why is it now you can see?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the output for the code I have written. So you have seen, no, I have written the this style inside the body tag. Sorry, in the body tag. Yes, in the body tag. So it had applied to the entire body. Now let us see the code that I have to show you. That means for the sake of difference, I'm showing you this also. So so this is another background color, another type. It is of another type. You can see. So I have written it inside the heading tag and paragraph tag. Can you see the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
See, let us run also so that you can easily observe the difference.
Yes, ma'am.
So see, here you can see, right? In for the heading you have got some background color. For the paragraph you have got some background color. So I think you have understood the difference between writing the style in the body and writing the style in the paragraph.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is about the background color. Now you know about the break statement, right? Break statement, it will be breaking the sentence into that, and after that you'll be displaying that in the next line. So break is for the next line. See here, hello. After that I have written break. After that, how are you? So that it will be displayed in two lines. Like hello. After that, how are you will be displayed. It is so simple. So are you able to see the break tag, right? Like what is the use of break tag? You can understand it.
Yes, ma'am.
Like if you write without the break tag, you will write
Yes,
some,
ma'am.
you will get it in the same sentence. Like you can observe for up to now for all the tags, there is a closing tag. For break tag, there is no need of closing tag. For break tag, for HR, like for horizontal line tag, for all those things, there is no need because breaking means we'll break there. No, what where have to write the closing tag? There is no need. So that is why there is no need of breaking tag. So this is about the break tag. This case sensitive. HTML, it is not a case sensitive. So we can write all the tags in capitals and all caps also, so that we'll not get any error. See, I have written all these tags in caps, no, like HTML, H1, BR. Can you see, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Now we can even run. We'll not get any error. We'll be getting the output. There will be no difference in writing the tags in capitals or smalls. So next we'll see comments. We know for every language there will be comments like C, Python, Java, C++, anything. Like similarly for HTML also we are having comments. We know that they are not executable part of the code. So we can just write them for the sake of understanding purpose. So this is the syntax for the comment here. For showing the syntax only, I have actually explain. I'm actually explaining about it. It so you can see the syntax here. You can use it like for when we are designing a very big application. So we can use the comments for the sake of understanding purpose. So that is only the use of comments. Otherwise, they are not necessary. They are just optional. They will not be displayed as right? So you have understood about comments. Let me run also. This the paragraph is only displayed. Comments will not be displayed, as you know. Is it clear? No, like comments. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So the network is not clear here. I don't know why, but yesterday also I have taken the class same time, but there is no network issue. I have that's all. There is no that much use of comments. Fonts I have already discussed. Like formatting, this one you can. I have not mentioned the examples here, but just you can see here. B tag. What tags are used for this? Like bold, strong means important text. EM means emphasized text. All these things. Subscript, superscript, inserted text, deleted text. Deleted text means some we'll be seeing no like on the text it will be cross mark. Yeah, we'll be seeing it. So all these things you can use it when you're designing web pages. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat?
striking, ma'am.
Sorry, I can't get you. Can you at least text or
Strike tag, ma'am.
strike? You're asking we can also use strike tag for the sake of striking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can also use that, but this is I'm saying that it will be useful when if you want to cross that. Like we'll be seeing no like offers and all, not this. It will be this. In that case, it will be striking. No, for that you can use. There will be multiple tags for the same use. You can use. Yes, that is also correct only. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Like images, headings I have already discussed. Like images. Images, we can use images in two ways. You all know, I think. First one is we can download the image and keep it in our PC or laptop, and can src means source. It is also an attribute. It is written inside the image tag. And so after downloading the image, we can place the link of the image here and can get it even if we are in offline. Other way is we can download the link. Sorry, we no need to download. We can take the link from the browser and can keep the link here instead of this, so that we can view, but it is not visible when we are offline because that is an online link, no? So that, is it clear? So let me run this. This is text.jpg. It is presented in our PC. So I have written that. It can be when we are offline also it will be running. Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let us see here. It will be, see, this is the picture. I have already downloaded it, so it is visible even if I am offline. Like this inline, internal, and external. External, you can see, no? External, line, internal. External is outside, I think. Hmm. I forgot to keep. Sorry, here it is external, right? So this inline, internal, and external. These are the CSS, for the sake of CSS. We know that for CSS we can use three ways: inline, internal, and external. Let me show that. Like inline. Inline means up to now we have seen, no, that is all inline. We are writing the CSS inside the tags using the style attribute. This is what is called inline CSS. Sorry, inline CSS. So let me show you internal CSS. Internal CSS, I have told you, no, style tag will also be there. For that, using this style tag, inside the style tag will be keeping the CSS and body will be keeping the normal HTML. This is internal CSS. Have you understood the difference between inline and internal CSS? For inline CSS, we'll be using style attribute. For internal CSS, we'll be using style tag. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Clear.
Yeah. For external it can be used for developing very big web pages. Like it will reduce the size of your code. Like here you can see, no, style.css. There will be a CSS file here. Um, I think I have deleted it or not. For external, wait, let me show you. See, this style sheet, style.css, we can write the syntax in some other file, style.css, and we can connect it using a link. Link tag, it is used for connecting two pages like style.css and this external.html. We are connected using link tag. But when we use anchor tag, that is also connecting, but we are dumping that link into some other what we have to say, some other statement. So you have to understand the difference between that anchor tag and link tag. Have you got the difference, like in anchor tag and link tag?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understand the difference between inline, internal, and external CSS also?
Ma'am, can you explain internal one again?
Internal, yeah. Let us see here. Internal CSS, we are using for inline CSS, we are using style attribute. No, inside this H1, like here, we'll be placing style attribute and we'll be placing some background color like that. But here, you can see here, style tag we are opening. This is style tag. The style tag, it is used for internal CSS. This inside this style tag, we'll be writing this. See, you can see here, no, for H1, what is the CSS for P, what is the CSS? For entire body, we are keeping the background color as powder blue. Instead of writing here, we can also write like inside the body tag, no? Here body tag, we can, as I have shown you previously, like see, you can see background color. Inside the body, we have written, you can observe here. But here, I'm explaining internal, no? Like we have written it in the style attribute. That is the difference you have to see. Is it okay? Like you understand?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all. I think I have covered text alignment. Text alignment means nothing. We will be arranging the text note to the center. That is what is called text alignment. That is also using CSS only we are arranging. See, this is inline CSS we are using because it is very simple. I told you about emphasize text. No, this is the syntax for emphasize text. It will be getting somewhat different. Let me run this. See, this is the emphasized text. We have arranged it into center. Center. We can similarly we can arrange it to left, right, top, bottom, anything of our choice. Have you understood the text alignment?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Let us see title. Title, it is not necessary. It is just optional. When we keep it in the title, like title attribute, will when we hover on this we'll be getting the title. There is something called head also that will be getting on the top. Like let me show you this title, no. When we use head tag, you will be getting the title here. But when we use this what we have to say, this title attribute, we'll be getting, like when we hover on this you can see welcome, no. It is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Let us also discuss about inspect, which I have forgot to say. I know you all know about it. Like inspect, when we right click and click on inspect, we'll be getting the HTML code here. See, you can see the HTML code. Not only for this, for big websites also. When we click on inspect, you'll be getting the basic like front end code and all what they have used and all those things you can be able to see. That is the necessary of inspect. So I hope I have covered all these things here. Now let us move into our task, which is main thing. Have you understood about all these basic things?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us go into the main task. Like task means I have designed just landing page, which is we can say using this. I have used navigation bar here and all. So let me show you the code and see. I have used internal CSS here. So let me first explain you about the HTML. See, this is the HTML. So let me run that, and after that I can show you parallelly so that you'll understand. This is the page I have designed. Have you are you able to see this? Hello. Go. Here you can see class attribute, right? This class attribute, it is written because we are using the CSS, no. In this CSS we are using that inside that whatever we have written logo, no. This navigation bar logo we are using this in CSS for the sake of reference purpose. We are using this. Is it clear, or I have to explain it in a clear way? Have you understood, like what is the purpose of writing class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like for the sake of styling this logo, we are using this class like organic farming. After that, we are opening the ordered list. I hope you know the ordered list, right? Ordered list and ordered list, anything we can use here because as we are using CSS, I think you know the difference between ordered list and ordered list. Ordered list we'll use for similar type of items so that we'll get the items one, like we'll be getting numbering in front of items. But when we use this unordered list, we'll not get items. We'll not get numbers. We'll get bullet points. So anyway, we are not using any of these things. So we'll just use list for the sake of displaying purpose. We'll be styling it in the manner so that it will be in a position like, see, you can see here. See, for these things we have used that. Anyway, we have arranged it in this manner, so there is no difference between using ordered list and ordered list. Have you understand the difference between ordered list and ordered list?
Ma'am, the screen is not visible.
Is it visible now?
Yes, visible.
Yes.
Yeah. This have you heard my voice like when I'm saying about ordered list, unordered list?
It is not
Yes.
continuously visible, ma'am.
Like I have discussed about ordered list, unordered list, right? Like what is the difference between ordered list, unordered list? Have you understood it or I have to repeat it?
Ma'am, repeat it again, please.
Yeah. Like ordered list, unordered list. OL is for ordered list and UL is for unordered list. By using this OL, we'll be getting numbering. Like when we use here, we have used no like home products, contact about. We'll get numbering in front of that 1.2, 1.2 dot like that. When we use like for the same type of items like first, second, third, for that no, we'll be using 1, 2 for similar type of items. We'll be use numbering like when we use something which is not related, we'll be using bullet points, right? For that unordered list, UL, we can use for unordered list. So that we'll be getting in bullet points. Anyway, here what I'm saying is we are styling it so that they'll be visible side by side. So that we can use anything like ordered list, unordered list. There'll be no change. You can even try this with unordered list also. Is it clear or
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
yeah? Inside this, if you use unordered list or ordered list, this will be compulsory, like list tag. So I have told you about anchor tag. No, this active because we are using this active because here home page is an active. You can see it, right? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, visible.
for that purpose, we are using the active there. That is the necessity of that active. And this hash will be when we are clicking on home, no, when we have to go to some other page, that page link we have to keep in place of this hash. As of now, we are not moving to any page, so that we have taken hash there. Otherwise, we'll be keeping some page to which it has to be navigated. Is it okay? Have you understood the hash and anchor attribute? Sorry, anchor tag.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yeah, for see, we are closing this ordered list and we are closing this navigation bar. Like inside this navigation bar, we are using all these things like logo, home, products, contact, about. See, and after that, we are using this class, div class over relay. And for all these things, we'll be writing here. You can see the CSS code there. I'll be showing you. So H1 over relay means here we are overwriting. Like on the page we are writing, no, like back on the background image we are writing this organic agriculture. I think organic agriculture bringing you freshest produce inland. All these things we are writing on the image, like in the body. So that we have used over relay there. So similarly, we have closed it. Let me show you CSS also. So have you understood the HTML code? Simple here, there is no much thing. So that,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
yeah, let us see the CSS here. So CSS, you can see here. Like this star, no? This star, you can, I think in SQL, MySQL, Oracle, all those things, we'll be using queries, right? For that queries, we'll be using star attribute. Do you remember? Like select star from the table name.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, for using that star we'll be getting the entire table, like all the attribute and all the instances, like all the columns and rows, they'll be displayed. Similarly, for this CSS, it is applicable for all the, what we have to say, all the page, like all the document what we are writing. So that is the star attribute. Coming to this dot, no, I have showed you in HTML, right? Class is equal to something, class equal to home page content. For when we use that class, no, we'll be using here dot operator. For referencing that, we'll be using dot operator here. So have you understood the difference between the star operator and dot operator?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all these text align padding and all, it will be very easy to understand. Like next for the body we are using this style, and see, I have told you, no, nav dot class equal to logo we have taken. So nav dot logo. For that logo we are styling here. Similarly for navigation bar, here nav OL, because we are not writing any style, no, inside the navigation tag and inside the OL tag, whatever is there for that, this style will be used. And for inside the navigation OL and LI, for inside the list, for that we'll be using this display inline block, so that by using this we are getting it side by side. This all these things are CSS, like navigation bar OL LIA. Let me show this so that you can understand. Navigation bar OL, LI, and A. For this, inside this, we'll be getting that style. I'm talking about that. I have told you three ways. Like you can use star so that you can make the style to the entire document. You can use dot so that you will apply that for that class. And you can use the path, like inside the tag, after that what tag, but using the tags also you can use. Like, have you understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is about the CSS. I think you have all even seen the page here. Like it will be becoming active when we hover, and the organic agriculture bringing you the freshest produce inland. It will be on the image. This background image I have shown you, right? Or here, I think I have not shown you. Wait. Yeah. This is also a way to add a background image. Like in the CSS, we can add a background image. Is it clear? Like I have shown you in the basics, like when I'm teaching images, I have told you to src is equal to alt something. So this is another way in which we can add. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is about the that means landing page, like just basic HTML CSS. Someone has asked me in the starting, right? Using JavaScript is also front end. There is no need of using JavaScript here. You can see, right? You can understand. Like even for navigation also, there is no need. Like when we use backend, no, like when we use databases, no, like login page, we have to see the authorization, like some only that user and that password should be given so that it has to navigate. In that time, we have to use JavaScript. Otherwise, there is no need of JavaScript. So I think you have understood, like, is JavaScript the front end or back end? So are there any doubts you can ask
Yes, ma'am.
me? Yeah, if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
No, ma'am.
Okay, sorry
Ma'am,
No,
show
for
the
ma'am.
output of this code, ma'am.
sorry.
Hello, ma'am. Please show the output of this code, ma'am, again.
Okay, okay. Like, so this is the output. Can you see?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the output of the code. Yeah, I have used these four things. You can see in the you can see the navigation bar, but the colors and all I have used the HTML, sorry, hexadecimal numbers. You can see here hexadecimal numbers, like you can see, but this is hexadecimal number. Navigation background, this is the color I have used. Shadow is also, you can see, for shadow this is the CSS. For all these things like that. You have any doubt in the output? If you want, you can ask that, or you have to just see it. So is this clear up to now?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, thank you for being for 15 more minutes. Actually, yesterday also I have taken the class same time, but there was no issue. So we'll look into it, and I'm sure that I'll be not making this again. So I think you have all understood. Like if you have any doubts also you can ask me. Like in the next class also if you will be practicing the task, right? So in case of that also if you have any doubts you can ask me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So have you understood the like my modulation and all those things? Am I going fast, slow, anything
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
say?
Yes, ma'am. No, no. It is understood.
Ma'am, can you share this, ma'am?
Like code you are asking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. If you like you can send me a mail so that I can send, no? Like wait, I'll be showing you a mail. Yeah, this is the mail. You can text me like you can request me like then I'll be replying you with the code. So the next task also will be extending this, like we'll be adding some drop downs, navigations and all. Like for 2 weeks we'll be planning the HTML CSS.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, syllabus of the web development and full stack web development is same.
Yeah, actually, web development, full stack web development, both are same. But I have shown you the frameworks, right? That will not be included in the web development. Frameworks like
Okay, ma'am.
this React JS, Node, all those things.
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
when was the next class, ma'am?
So I think it will be like in the weekly once you'll be having, no? Like in the next week you'll be having, I think. I think on 30th, somewhere like that. Not 30th, I think fourth, like 7 days will be gap, I think, between the two classes.
And where will be the
Ma'am, will
recorded
we get
lecture?
the study material?
No, no, you'll be getting recorded videos like I have like we'll be posting in YouTube or somewhere. I actually don't know like clarity. So I'll be asking the team and I'll be letting you know. I think there'll be no study material like recorded
Okay, ma'am.
videos only. Yeah. So have
Ma'am, when
you?
we get LMS ID,
Sorry, when will you? I have not understood.
ma'am, uh, ma'am, when we get a LMS ID for when flow for work like as a internship projects.
I actually don't know. Like, what are you asking? Like, internship certificate? Com
No, ma'am, internship projects.
like tasks you're asking about. You have to submit that. That they'll be
Oh,
posting
yeah.
in
Yes,
WhatsApp
yes.
groups. WhatsApp group will be there, no, for you. Then that they'll be posting the
Oh,
task in.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah, the task at 10 minutes or like in the next class or the other class. Like next class will be teaching this extension only. After that, we'll see. I'll definitely teach like 10 minutes. Topic is that is not more than 10 minutes. Yeah, is it clear? Like, okay, then I think we'll meet in the next class.
Ma'am, so can we leave?
Yeah, yeah, you can leave.